Good morning. Oh, hold on. I've got no... Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. Right. Good afternoon, actually, guys. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us today. We're going to do a little bit of Boxing Day chill out with some Pokémon Emerald. We're going to continue the bug run. Morning, French Fry. Thank you very much for joining the chat, mate. Morning, Red. In fact, it's actually afternoon here, so technically afternoon, French Fry, but morning to you, mate, and afternoon to you, Red. Thank you very much for joining the chat today. We are currently actually out streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, which is new for me. We've not tried that before, so let's give it a go. Right, guys, so yes, we are continuing the Emerald version bug run only. I hope you guys have had a sick Christmas and you got everything that you wanted. We've got a new cap. Can you see it? I don't know if you're a fan of Bleach, but the anime is sick if you haven't seen it. We've got a new cap for that one. And we've got a Christmas jumper on as well, just to really top off the festive feels that we've got on the go at the moment. So yes, guys, thank you very much for joining. And yeah, drop us a Merry Christmas in the chat, guys, if you are feeling festive. So let's continue the bug run. We haven't moved since last time. We've got 2 hours 45 on the timer at the moment. And if I remember, we actually tried to take out the very first gym leader, which is the rock type. We got annihilated, absolutely obliterated by this guy, which was not fun. But it did happen. Now, the team currently consists of a Beautifly, level 12, a Dustox, level 12, a Wurmple, another Wurmple at level 3 and 3, and an Nincada, which we caught at level 6. Now, I'm going to try and get this Nincada up a few levels, because I think he could be really helpful for us. Yes, Beastifly, currently holding the sort of reigning championship, really, for being at any use at all against the rock types. Absorb seems to be really powerful, but we may end up training Beautifly up and over that. To really kind of just have to tank through at the best we possibly can, although it did get annihilated by Rock Throw off Onyx. So yeah, guys, I think this is going to be a little bit of a sort of a grind up, little bit to try and get us in a position where we can actually take out the Rock type gym leader. Like I say, I think Nincada is going to help. Bug types, best types. Oh, we will see. We're yet to be convinced on that one, Red. But we'll see. Yeah, guys, I hope you had a fucking sick Christmas. And you, like I say, you got everything that you wanted. Plenty of food, at least, I hope. So why don't we put Nincada out front? I think it might be sort of essential to kind of train them up to try and get them all to about level like 15, maybe. Nincada should be okay, because Nincada's quite powerful when we got the right moves on him. Scratch, obviously, is going to be no use to us whatsoever. That one just outsped me. I might have to try and catch that. We had an absolutely incredible roast dinner yesterday. I got absolutely stuffed. I've got so many leftovers as well. That's what's unbelievable. Once you get to the safari, you can get Heracross. Yes. Right. So, there's actually a little bit of a catch there at the moment, French Fry. We will not be using Heracross in this run because Heracross in the form of Boyce pretty much dominated our Legends ZA playthrough. And I kind of don't want to get stuck in the loop of using the same Pokemon. So, we've decided as a group element here that we're not going to actually use. We're actually not going to use Heracross at all, which is going to be a tough one because Heracross will definitely carry the team. But I think we're going to use a Pinsir, which is very similar stat-wise, not quite the right type. It obviously hasn't got the fighting type that Heracross would have had. But in terms of stats and all that, we should be okay with Heracross, I think, although that is going to be a to-see scenario. See, that one outsped us as well. Pinsir won't be bad. No, I don't think so either. I think Pinsir could be quite good. It might be okay. Anyway, we'll obviously only can see, but if we have a guillotine on Pinsir, we should be pretty safe. Have any of you guys, by the way, ever done a bug type only run, or any sort of type only, really, actually, for that matter? Have you played any ROM hacks? I have. I played Pokemon Unbound. Unbound is definitely one of the best. I've also played, is it Emerald Glaze? I played that through as well. Emerald Glaze is like it's basically Emerald, what we're playing at the moment. It's basically Emerald, but with like a lot more, what's the word, like quality of life hacks and stuff like that. So you don't need TMs or anything like that. Sorry, HMs. You don't need a HM slave because they're already taken into account. You can just use them by having a Pokemon in the party that is able to do so. Currently playing Lazarus. Lazarus, I've not heard of Lazarus, French Fry. What's it a ROM hack of? Which generation? Bug type run in SV. New games are ridiculously easy. Yeah, exactly, Red. It's like we were saying before, weren't we, about like ZA and all that. So ZA made bug types. I mean, like I said, Heracross was just dominating, wasn't he? He was absolutely dominating. And I think you could have done the same thing with like if you'd have had Pinsir and all that on the team as well. I think you'd have been in a case where you should have been quite a bit of a walkthrough, really, rather than it being a tough one. Whereas these older ones, I mean, Emerald's a bit safer, like we said before, because Emerald sort of does look after the typings a bit better, whereas the early games, you would be so difficult to do it in the early games. You'd be restricted for Pokemon anyway. You try and do a bug run in in Generation 1, for example, you've got like, what, 4 to choose from? 5 to choose from, maybe? Crying French, right? It's a mix of Gen 1 to 9. Okay, a mix of Gen 1 to 9. Fuecoco was my starter. The pixel art is nice. Okay, so have you got... So you say it's a mix of Gen 1 to 9. Does that mean that you've got all generations of Pokemon in there from 1 to 9 and they're all in a pixel art form? So what's the... Is the story like a whole new story? Or is it sort of based, like I say, is it Gen 1 to 9, but all introduced into, like, let's say, Generation 3, for example? Happy Flying Boy Pinsir. I don't see how you can do Happy Flying... Yeah, it says apparently the lore for Pinsir is that he's actually dead happy in ZA for getting his Mega, and that he can now fly. But if you see him, and there's like a... Without being a bit of a teaser, I suppose, there is actually a scene where there's like loads of flying Pinsirs coming at you, Mega Pinsirs, and they do not look happy like this. They definitely... Happy is not what I'd call them all. No, not at all. But apparently that's the lore behind them. Fuecoco was the starter. The pixel art is nice. You have 6 starters to choose from, if I'm not mistaken. 6. So obviously Fuecoco. I'm guessing his 2 counterparts. And what are the other 3? Are the other 3 the Gen 6? The Gen 3 Mega starters. Sorry, if it's on the Gen 3 engine. That's interesting though. So it's a whole new story based on the Gen 3 engine. I bet that's really fantastic to look at. Like visually, I bet that's gorgeous. Can you guys hear the game music there, by the way? Is that loud enough for you? That's fine. Okay, cool. Nice. Play it, you love it. Well, honestly, French Fry, you actually tempted me into doing so there, mate. I've got myself one of them little like handheld ROM emulators that you can play, like a rip-off Game Boy kind of thing. So I might have to download that on there because I can play that in my sort of own time. That'd be quite good. I bought one just for it. Yeah, I tell you what though, how good are they? And they're quite affordable now as well, aren't they? Like they're not big money, and considering you can basically get all of your literally almost any generation. The RG35XX Pro, yeah, I tell you what, that's exactly what I've got as well. In the colours of the classic Game Boy, you know, the white, an off grey. Yeah, 50 quid. It's nothing. It's just nothing money. And considering it sort of opens up an absolute complete smorgasbord of games, it's well worth every penny, I think. Although Red was telling me the other day that they've now introduced emulating onto the Switch. I don't know what they've released onto it in terms of game-wise, but you can definitely play some of the older Switch games now. Sorry, older Nintendo games on Switch, like officially, which is cool. I think that's brilliant. I think they need to do that. I think that's something we need to see more of. Level 13 to Dustox. Nice. Dustox is trying to learn Gust. Oh, that could be useful for us. Should we get rid of String Shot? Yeah, we'll get rid of String Shot. No mainstream Pokemon games. See, in that daft though. So when you say spin-offs, do you mean like the Let's Go games? I also emulate on the Steam Deck. Sorry, I just wanted the nostalgic fielding for Game Boy. Yeah, I know exactly that. That is exactly the reason I got one, because it's just something about having that kind of shaped console. Just brings back the last like 15 years ago. I love it. It's brilliant. I did want that myself, so yeah, that's why I went out and got one as well. No things like Ranger Stadium. Oh, so you can't even play the Let's Go games. Yeah, I've always considered them spin-offs. Are they not? Would you not consider them spin-offs? Or maybe, I suppose, Nintendo doesn't consider them spin-offs, I guess. Stadium's quite cool. I like Stadium. Is Stadium multiplayer? You got to pay full price, what, for the Let's Go games? Oh, excellent. So Stadium is multiplayer. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. I like that, actually. I might have to see if I can talk the missus into that one. Level 17 in Kada. Excellent. So he should be, like, very shortly, should be able to start to hold his own in battles, really, which is what we need, really. School Kid Karen sent out Shroomish. And Inkada should be okay against these. It's a bug type, Leech Life. It should be super effective. Here we go. He is higher level, though, so this could be an issue. Yeah. What level is it? Is it quite high, isn't it? Is it in like the high 20s? Oh, is it only 20? Okay, I expect it to be a lot higher than that. Right, I actually thought we'd be able to hold that out, but we can't. Okay, swap out for Dustox. It's not very effective. Didn't do anything to us at all. We got no bug type moves on him though. A slog to level in the early game. Hey, you're not wrong. Yeah, like level 20 feels quite high, doesn't it, for early game stuff? Because obviously, like Dustox, for example, is only level 10 when he evolves. Your starters are only like level what, 15, 16. So level 20 for an early game Pokemon is actually quite tough. I do agree with you. I could do with going back and healing up the Inkada, really, because we're going to end up stuck again. Ooh, oh, we can't catch him. What a waste of time. I love catching an Abra as well, but we can't catch him at all. Bug types only. I do think, though, this is going to be, when this run sort of picks up and gets off the ground, because we've already found that Dustox and Beautifly are dead powerful. Confusion and Absorb, especially for both of them, and obviously both very powerful moves in their own right when used correctly. I do think when this run gets off the ground and we've got a few different Pokemon like Ninjask We've got, obviously, Dustox high level. We've got Beautifly high level. Once we get Pinsir on the go as well, I think this should be dead good. I think it's going to be really, really good run. We've just got to make sure, above all, what we've got to make sure that we do is keep them with, like, quite flexible moves so that they have a lot of coverage. Like Dustox now obviously has Poison and Psychic and Wind, or Flying. Started the ZA today, DLC today. That's taken you a bit of a while to get stuck into that one, Red. Is that just purely because you had to kind of work your way up to the mission to get into it? I'm not sure what it entails to get into it. And how are you finding it so far, mate? Have you done any other specific Pokemon runs? No, we have not. We've not done anything else currently on the stream. We've not done it. I have personally done some in my own time. But for the stream purposes, no, we have not. This is the first one we're doing for stream. I did try, anyway, actually, Ghost type only myself. Now, it took a while to get there. So, obviously, I had to kind of power through. I did it in Generation 1, so I had to power through to Lavender. And then only physically run well, obviously can't even get Gengars. It was Haunters the whole way through. Did manage to trade with a mate to get myself a Gengar. But I can tell you, very quickly you run into brick walls there. That was really tough. I was fanning around with side missions for a while. Plus, I didn't want to slog through all the new dialogue. Yeah. That is part of the problem, isn't it? It's that dialogue. Oof. I was trying to run away from this because I didn't really want to fight this thing. These are what we've got to be careful against, Talos. Have you done any specific types only? French fry? What team are you taking into the DLC, by the way, Red? Have you kept the same team that you used for the main run? Okay, so we're going to swap out to Beautifly. And Dustox will use Confusion against Shroomish. Nice. For Alligator and Beedrill, everyone else will be new, just got a Wimpod. Okay, excellent. Have they introduced like a lot more Pokemon for the DLC? There you go. Look how powerful that is. That is insane damage. That's what we did to the gym leader. We just couldn't do it to the Onix, unfortunately. You haven't either. That's cool, mate. That's cool. Oh, super effective. Lotad. I mean, Beautiful here is going to absolutely annihilate. But I will think Dustox will do some decent work as well. There we go. That'll do the trick. What other ROM hacks have you played, by the way, French Fry? 130 new Pokemon for the DLC. Jeez, that's a lot of Pokemon. We'll rock you hard. Thanks for that. What an offer. We could do with Nincada learning something like Absorb, couldn't we? Nice. And that should, in theory, put Beautifly over level. There we go. Yeah, level 13. Very nice. Very, very pleased with that. Oh, and he's trying to learn Gust. Excellent. So we're going to swap that out for String Shot as well, I think. At the moment, we're going to keep these, just keep to damage type moves, I think, just to get ourselves that coverage. No, we won't use anyone else. Lazarus is the first. We wanted to get into more of them. I can highly recommend Unbound if you ever want a suggestion. Unbound is supposedly, like a lot of people will tell you that, I think. It is kind of the pinnacle. Unbound is fantastic. The story is brilliant. Giratina at the end, mate, just really worth playing if you want to. Obviously, you've got to work through Lazarus first. I'm guessing it's going to take you a while, especially with that amount of Pokemon. Now, let's try to have a quick look. So, our Nincada has 21 defense. Blimey, that's a bad stat distribution. And 12 speed. This one has 11, 17. It's 2 levels lower. That would have been better. Yeah, it would have been better, wouldn't it? Very high defense. It's not necessarily a bad thing, I suppose, but we would have really wanted the speed for Ninjask. We might have to train them both up, see what happens. Rust-Earth Tunnel. So we'll obviously find some ice types in here, I would think. Is Unbound the one with Hooper as a title screen? That's the one. Yes, it's got Hooper at the very front. Really good. Really, really good. Sort of, Hooper, the sort of title schematic looks very kind of psychic based, if that makes sense. Lots of purples, blacks, that kind of thing. Feels very kind of spacey / psychic-y. Oh, critical hit on that one. Downloading it today, getting it on. Good. Yes, absolutely. The story is completely rewritten. Based on the Emerald platform, I believe, as well. But it is completely rewritten. So it is an entirely new story. It's got new areas. It's got new cities and towns. You've got loads of Pokemon coverage. From all sorts of generations. I think up to generation 7, I believe. But I may be wrong on that one. Yeah, we can't get in there just yet. I didn't know that was going to be the case, but I thought we'd try it anyway. We best not leave him out. Whisper fainted. We're doing alright. Okay, let's run back out of here then, I suppose, and see how we can get on. Okay, Nincada. Oh, we better not leave Nincada out. I'm going to have to keep swapping him out now for a moment, aren't we? So, did you guys get everything that you wanted for Christmas? Have anyone got anything dead cool? Anyone got anything Pokemon related? That's always a good question. I like that one. Has anyone got anything Pokemon related for Christmas? I don't know if you guys can see. I got this print behind me as well, by the way. You might not be able to see that on the wall, but it's like if you can't see it, it's like a watercolor version of the 3 starters. your 3 starters and then the 3 sort of top evolutions. So it's Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, and then behind them then is the watercolor versions of their evolution. So Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard. Hold on a second, I'll get it for you. Don't know if you guys can see that. How sick is that? That's wicked, isn't it? Really like that. I'm not going to try and put it back on the wall on stream either. So I got that. And then I also got this wicked new logbook for the stream. Sorry, for my gym. Check this. Got this logbook. See that? The artwork on it. I mince that. Mince that and well chuffed with those. So yeah, we got those for Christmas. They're fantastic. Love that kind of thing as well. Like it's dead niche. My logbook's sick. It's like so it's like it looks like it's like bound in leather in a way, and then also it's got it's like it's sort of done in like an old Japanese kind of style, I suppose it what it feels like, where they've kind of like carved it into the cover. We best head back to try and heal up Nincada, I think, hadn't we? Try to open my drink there and absolutely knackered it. It's just ruined the cap. Yeah, so with all the sort of running about and stuff that we did yesterday, which was like so we had Christmas here in the morning, and then we went over to the mother-in-law's for dinner, which was lovely, absolutely fantastic. And then after that, they went to some friends for drinks and stuff in the evening. So that was cool too. We didn't get back until like midnight. Well, say quarter to 11ish. By the time we went to bed, it was like midnight. So they woke up this morning, absolutely knackered. Took dog for a walk, and it's time to chill. We're just going to eat leftovers all day. We're going to play some Pokemon today, and going to watch some movies later. I'm not sure what you want to watch yet though. There's quite a few movies on telly, and we've got a lot of time, so I feel like it might watch something a bit different, but we haven't yet decided. So I don't know if you guys have got any suggestions for what we should be watching. We do want to watch something cool. I want a modded 3DS to stream from, or something like that. Oh, actually, quite cool. Can you actually get like a modded DS that you can actually stream from? Can you stream from it directly, or do you have to port it out first and then do it that way, like with a capture card? I'm guessing. I was watching a video on it the other day. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I should think. Surely you have to capture card it first. Knives Out, Wake Up Dead. So we've actually seen Knives Out, the Glass Onion one. Is that the second one? I believe. I think it's the second one. But we've not seen. I've not seen the first one yet. Is it what is the first one? Is it just literally called Knives Out? I'm not sure. But we've watched the Glass Onion one. We need to watch the other one. And is the Wake Up Dead good? I'm not exactly sure. I need to look into it more. Yeah, I would think, and this is only me speculating. I can't say for certain. Like I don't know. But I would assume it's similar when to trying to stream off a Switch. When you're trying to stream off a Switch, you can't do Switch Direct. For some reason, a Nintendo, because of who they are, doesn't let you do it. You can't port out the video. So what you've got to do is you've got to set it up through a capture card. Which actually, Red will remember this, but this is why I had a little bit of like technical issues in the beginning of my stream when I had Switch on the go first of all, and I worked out why that was, by the way, Red. So what was happening was I had, because obviously I need to be able to see what I'm playing as well. I had it so that the Switch was outporting to a splitter, and then the splitter had two HDMIs, one to the back of the capture card, which then went into my USB port on my computer, which then displayed up on my second monitor. But then I also had another HDMI that was then pulling out straight to my first monitor, so that I could see the game myself and play it in front of me, the screen I'm looking at right now in front of me. I was playing it on there, but I was having my monitor that I've got off to my right hand side was the one that was streaming from it. I know, exactly. And I figured out what was happening, by the way. So what was happening with it was, for some reason, the capture card was playing second fiddle to my computer. It shouldn't have been, but it should have been playing first. So what was happening was, because my computer would always boot first, it was causing it to take the audio rather than give me the audio for my streaming, which is why you couldn't hear me in the early auto situations, or you couldn't hear the game anyway in the earlier auto setups. So what I had to do in the end was boot the Switch up first, then I had to put the monitor on so that the Switch would pull the HDMI to the monitor and the audio down the HDMI cable, and then after that boot my computer up so that then it would have so my computer would be second to the Switch playing. And for some reason, that worked every single time. Because if you remember, we actually had no issues technical from like maybe the 5th episode onward or the 4th episode onward, something like that. But yeah, that's what it was. For some reason, it was that. I wasn't watching what I was doing there. Can't use confusion on a Poochiana. Yeah, absolute nightmare though. The wife and I watched the campaign 2 nights ago. Oh, was that any good? I've not actually seen that. What's that on? Is that on Amazon or Netflix or anything like that? That's smart. I tried streaming my Twitch and I was blocking my gameplay. Then I gave up and went and tried stints. If you have a capture card, it depends on how you're trying to do it. Try and get it so that the Switch is sort of on first, if that makes sense. So like if it's in the dock, push the power button, let the little green light set up, let your display come up on your monitor or however you're viewing to play, and then boot your computer afterwards. And like I say, for some reason it seems to be a priority thing, and because of it, it then kind of throws off the signal. I physically couldn't get audio through my OBS, which is what I use to stream, if the computer booted up first. Don't know why. Mental. There's no Googling it. There's no explanation for it, but that was the case because I tried it and it worked. And as long as I did it in that order, I had no more issues. So yeah, if anyone's, obviously you will sort of see people kind of shitting a little bit on cheaper capture cards. This capture card was like a 15 quid job from Amazon, and it's done the trick. I mean, it's done the trick absolutely perfectly. The rest of the stream was flawless. It was the first few episodes where I couldn't quite work out what was going on. We'd get it eventually, but there was a few sort of trial and error issues. But after I figured out what it was, we had no more problems whatsoever. So yeah, anyone that shits on these 15 quid capture cards. Now, granted, if you was going to be streaming Switch consistently and that's all you were streaming from, like that was your sort of niche, then yes, I can believe you'd want to go and invest in something better. Absolutely, I think you should do. But for what I need it for and what I was using it for, yeah, the cheaper one did the job. So yeah, I highly recommend a capture card if you want to be streaming with Switches. But like I say, just use a cheap one, and just make sure you kind of work out and sort of mess about with it first to work out how it is that everything works. Beautifly is honestly, how good is Beautifly? I didn't expect it to be this good. You had audio issues too. What sort of audio issues were you having, French fry, mate? Nearly level 9 for Ninkada. See, what did he learn? Sand attack. That was no use for anybody, was it? That's not even going to hit him. I just realised what happened there. Oh, it is. Do you think we can kill it or not? Maybe. Depends on... oh, his attack's going to drop now, isn't it? We're having some decent RNG here, though. Bloody hell. Okay. Look at this. I can't believe I had this much. Oh. Can you believe that we did not have a single peck then? That was unreal. Okay, so what are we looking at? We've got level 8 to level 9. I know, yeah, how did it not even do a single peck, by the way? It tried to do focus energy about 4 or 5 times and failed. It did growl a few times, but never actually bothered doing a peck move. Like, how did that work? Right, Ninkada's sitting at level 9. Duststock's at level 13. Beautify level 13. So we've got a couple of... 1 level, I think, into each of these guys, and 3 levels into Ninkada. I think I need Ninkada to come up a few more levels, though. We can't kind of go anywhere until we've done this, either. I don't think I got enough money to get enough heals, either. Did you end up getting a Time Stranger, by the way, Red, or not? Okay, I think, by the way, should we attempt the... Do you know what? Shall we just attempt the gym again anyway? I think we can do it. What order have we got? So we've got Dust Stocks. See, I think I want to keep Beautify, sorry, till, like, the last one, because I think we're going to need him most of it. Or should I just use it for... I'll tell you what, no. No. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to do this the other way around. It's an offer front of the week, but I'm wondering if it will go to Switch. Is it not on Switch already? Or do you mean the sale will go to Switch? I think it will go to Switch. I mean, I really do think it will go to Switch. I can't believe they wouldn't. They've got it. They've got Cyber Sleuth on there now, haven't they? Okay. He's getting us to the Rock Tomb. Oh, this is the problem. Yeah, okay. This is what we haven't got enough time for. Right, I forgot about this. We could do it hitting that. We need to hit that Geodude gone straight away, don't we? That. Oh, his defense is much higher though. We should have popped a Harden, really, shouldn't we? Yeah, one more level to Beautifly, I think, would be enough to get that one hit. We just need that first hit gone. Yeah, this Rock Tomb is the one that just sweeps. Yeah, that. Well, I mean, that'll do for... That'll help, though, won't it? Have we got anyone? No, we haven't already got anyone to help, have we? See, we've got 2 to go. Nose pass is going to obliterate it, I think. We could do... We just need... Yeah, right, yeah. Level 15. So he's higher than us anyway. We've got no type advantage here at all either. That's half the problem. Not very effective. No. Well, we can do that too. Is this all he's got? I think if we get Beautifly up a few levels, because we can just use Dustox in a situation where we just need to like maybe start off. Does that make sense? Like if we brought Dustox out or even Nincada out just to do like the initial damage, we can then maybe just use Beautifly then to kind of finish off. Yeah, I don't think I've got any revives, though. Nincada is actually... I'm actually surprised. I mean, he hasn't Rock Tombed yet. I think he's going to Rock Tomb soon. Yeah, for next time. Yeah, yeah. The Wormpool fodder. And isn't that all Wormpool's really good for? Okay, there he goes. Never mind. I know. And bear in mind, that was a level 6 Nincada as well, so it wasn't even like a good one. That wasn't even a proper Nincada. That was just a level 6 Nincada, just actually holding out against the level 15 nose pass there quite well. Okay, right, I'm going to stick Beautifly out front. We're going to go do a couple of levels into Beautifly. So he's already out. Okay, yeah, we can get Beautifly to like level 15, maybe. Problem is, there's no more trainers here, is there? And these Pokemon aren't that high level either. Wormpool is fun to photo on Snap. How so? Oh, God. Oh, no. Right, we can't do Tailo, can we? Yeah. Of course, there's going to be another Tailo. Right, I need to find somewhere there's no Talos. How about we go back into the cave? Just a dead chill game. I've never actually played Snap. I've never played Pokemon Snap. I think we should have a look at it maybe. We've got, by the way, guys. So I am like off work this week now, going forward until the 5th of January. I'm going to have a few days where I'm going to be streaming quite a bit. Originals on the 64. Nice. I'm going to have a few days where I'm going to be streaming quite a bit. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming. Friday, I'm going to be streaming. Potentially even this Sunday. So I might do this Sunday for a couple of hours. Tuesday, Wednesday, I think I'm going to stream, yeah, Friday and maybe Saturday or Sunday. So, guys, if you have any games in particular that you are wanting me to play or thinking we should have a look at, and ideally I want them to be like kind of niche games or different games that are not currently mainstream stuff. I'm not into the whole, you know, Arc Raiders or anything like that. So anything you think like is all like Personas or something similar to that, Octopath Traveler, whatever. Let's have a look at a few different games as well over the coming week, and let's see what we can play. So yeah, if you guys want to suggest anything, let me know. I don't even know. Well, honestly, Red, I've not even played it. If you have a look on Twitch at the moment, or if you have a look at the Twitch searches, right? Ark Raiders is currently one of the highest played, most saturated games you've ever seen in your life currently. It is everywhere. So, not just the fact that like it's saturated, but also it's like I've just got no interest in playing it. I don't do shooters. I like older shooters, like maybe like the old Dooms and stuff. Yeah, I like old Doom and all that, like really old Doom, but not anything modern. It doesn't bother me now. I'm not interested in any of this battle royale stuff or anything like that. So, if there's anything you guys want to be watching, that'd be quite cool. We can watch. I mean, like Project Zomboid or something like that. I mean, it might be quite a good laugh. So yeah, let me know what you think. Level 14 already. That's not too bad. These Whisper give quite a bit of 68 points, is it? 58. That's not bad. Borderlands. Have you played Borderlands 4 yet or not? Retro niche or modern niche? Either or. I mean, do you know what? I mean, retro is kind of our thing, isn't it? We like this kind of retro stuff. I know, obviously, Legend ZA was a bit of a swing the other way. But I would say anything... How about, like, anything that you would consider childhood nostalgic? And preferably something that maybe I've not played before. And obviously you don't know what I've not played before, but I'm sure if we come up with some ideas, we can brainstorm a little bit, can't we? Got to head out. Nice one, French Fry. Thank you very much for joining the stream today, fella. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic Boxing Day, mate. I'll see you soon. We're doing alright here, aren't we? Now, obviously, we have just run out of absorbs, so we'll have to see if these other moves are any good for him. Probably, probably not. We'll see. What genres are a definite no? If we're talking about that kind of nostalgic kind of stuff, honestly, probably not much. I mean, I'm willing to kind of play anything, so we'll see how we get on. You let me know really what you guys as a collective like from that kind of maybe 90s, early 2000s sort of generation, and I'll see what we can come up with. Like I said, like cool stuff like there's Persona 5 or any of the Persona games, Final Fantasies maybe. You know, like 7, that is quite good, isn't it? How about you got Souls games or any of the spin-offs? You know, like stuff like similar to that, Medieval. What else we got? Let's say like Doom games. Just like cool, yeah. Octopath Traveler looks quite good. I don't know if you've seen that. That looks quite good. Divinity, Original Sin. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh, we're going to be level 15 before we know it here. Divinity 2, we played that through Couch Co-op. 80 hours start to finish. Blimey, that's a big old game. How is it in Couch Co-op, by the way? Is it like, is it a nice sort of easy play game? Is it on Switch or anything like that by any chance? Divinity's good. I mean, I've never actually played any of the Divinities, I'll be honest, but I have seen quite a few streams. I like watching streams of Divinity. Don't think it's on Switch, no. Yeah, I like watching playthroughs though. I think it's very good. Right, Beautifly is now level 15. I think maybe just one more level, because that... Well, we've got Nose Pass, haven't we? We've got to get through. The soundtrack's phenomenal. Well, we could give that a go. I might see if we can find that. We could give that a go. We've got 21 left on that, so let's just put a heal item on then. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I'll tell you what I might do as well, is I might have a look through Twitch. Because you can find statistics for, like, low played games. So I might have a look at that and see what's sat down there, like, right at the rock bottom, that people aren't watching. Sorry, people like, sort of, there's no streams of. Because like I say, I like being, like, kind of, like, niche. I like playing the stuff that no one's looking at. We could play some, like, Yu-Gi-Oh game or something like that. It'd be quite cool. It is on Switch. Oh, so Divinity's on Switch. Divinity 2. See how much damage we're doing with Tackle, by the way, with Beautifly. That's insane. I know it's level 6, like, but... This is much better. We're not having to run into Talos up here, are we? So... Oof, look at that. So I wonder if Ninkada will be able to do decent damage to these guys with Tackle as well. Do you know what I was wondering about as well? I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder if you can pull the save file from this onto my handheld and use that to kind of like level up and then just pull the save file back off, put it back on the computer and then carry on. I wonder if it's possible. It should be possible, shouldn't it? But I suppose it depends if the emulator's the same, maybe. Most Talos don't live long as they don't know how to peck. That's always risky though, isn't it? Like, what if they do know how to peck? That's too technical. In theory, it should be possible. Like, there's a save file, obviously. Every time I click save, it creates a save file. So in theory... Oh, no, we just lost him. In theory, it should be doable. But, like I say, it all depends, I suppose, whether the emulator from the handheld recognizes the handheld... Sorry, the save file from the computer emulator. Oof, that was good. He does decent damage, doesn't he? I'll tell you what, I've got so much, so many like DIY jobs to do over my time off, though. That is, that's definitely one thing. I've got, so in this room alone, like I've got to finish a few bits and bobs. Like I'm trying to finish this is the office, office slash dressing, kind of like Tash's makeup room as well. That's what's behind me on the desk behind me is a table and all that. So I've got to do coving here, got to finish painting, I've got to do edge trims, I've got to do skirting, Got to change a couple of light switches over. Got to paint a windowsill. That's just this room. Yeah, it's Ash's, yeah. It's for my makeup. Oh, we aren't going to do this, are we? No. Oh, no. Never mind. We'll use dust stocks to finish that job off, though. Could have calmed down earlier. Right, dust stocks. We might as well just do dust stocks while we're here, then. Are you back to work this week? I know Lee is, isn't he? Are you back to work as well, though, this week? Red or not? So Dustox obviously hasn't got the sort of attack power that Beautifly has, weirdly. Does that mean Beautifly's got quite a high attack stat? Because that'd be annoying. Heck no, 5th of Jan officially, but I'll do some catch up on the 2nd, so I'm not overwhelmed. Nice! Nice, so you're off all this week as well. Fantastic. This is like the for me though. This is gonna be the beauty of. Oof, that was big damage. This will be the beauty. So now that I'm obviously starting a new job on the 5th of January, for me now going forward, I'm always gonna have Christmas off. Always gonna have Christmas off. Gonna have every weekend off, and I am so psyched for that because like I've not had weekends off for since I started working. So what, like 15, 16? So the past like 17 years or so. I've not had Christmas or weekends off at all. Like obviously my weekends have got better, don't get me wrong. I went from working every weekend to every other weekend. My most recent job is every 1 in 3 weekends, but now the new job is no weekends at all, and no Christmas, which I'm, like I said, I'm just dead psyched for. I think that's gonna be wicked. Gives me so much more time to kind of do the bits and bobs that I need to do and want to do as well. Weekends away, exactly. Well, Tash still has to work 1 in 4 weekends, but she's done pretty much the same though. So she went from when we first got together, she was doing every weekend because she's a beautician. So she'd be doing pretty much every weekend. Well, she would do every weekend, yeah, every Saturday at least. She's then when she moved up with me first of all from where we are currently. She moved up to me first. She then went down to every other weekend. My apologies. Yeah, she went to every other weekend, and now she's advanced to 1 in 4 weekends, doing what she does now, which is a completely different job role. So slowly but surely, like improving that work-life balance, isn't it? I think that's so key now for me. I must admit, it used to be sort of a secondary thing over just working in general and trying to get that career progression. But now it's not like that at all for me. Now it's purely, I am now focused on building, that work-life balance where you can come home and just switch off and leave it all behind, but also have enough time to build a little bit of a life and enjoy stuff. I think especially, that's going to sound really, really dopey, I suppose, but especially as you get older, you start to realise that, like, you're going to start to run out of sort of, sounds horrible, it sounds so morbid, right? But if you don't slow down and you don't sort of prioritize life until the later part of existence, well, then it's too late to kind of enjoy it, surely. We best go back and heal up. These things are tempting me now. They're really trying to tease me now, these things, aren't they? You never know what's around the corner. Just enjoy it. Exactly that. That's exactly what I've started to become more of a big preacher of, I think. Like, make the most of every day. Not just, you know, the stuff that you plan for. Just literally every day, no matter what it is. Even if it's just coming home and sitting down of a weekend and doing nothing. It's better than being in work and dedicating it to someone else's betterment. Like, I know money makes the world go round. Of course it does. You can't do anything without money. But also, just because you've got all that cash doesn't mean you can do everything you want anyway. Because you're just restricted to timescales and other people's schedules. Right, who's out front? Ninkada. I'm going to put Beautifly back out front. Because that was very close to evolving. Leveling up. I don't know why I did that, because I know tackle is better. Oh, we missed anyway. Never mind, eh? Oh, I'll tell you what I will download, actually. You know, we was talking about Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I think I might download Gauntlet. We might play a bit of Gauntlet. That could be cool. Like, I really enjoyed that game as a kid. That was really awesome. So, yeah, we might play some Gauntlet, Dark Legacy. Hack and slash, just a platformer. Nothing wrong with that. Nice, easy fun, isn't it? You haven't even got to worry too much about progression, because you kind of just do what you can and then sort of switch it off. It doesn't have to be a story-based thing either, does it? Right, we're getting up to level 16 for Beautifly, or Beastifly. Yeah, Gauntlet Dark Legacy actually sounds like a shout. We might do that. We might do a couple of hours of that somewhere. Because I know you and I both are going to get... we can't run Pokemon back-to-back the whole time. It's just not doable. I think burnout does happen, doesn't it? I think it might happen there. Level 16 to Beautifly. Nice. So that puts our stats at what? 48 for health, attack 34, special attack 35, defense 21, special defense 20, speed's 30. That's massive. We have a really fast Beautifly. Okay. So we haven't got far to go to get him to level 16 either. And then I think we just put a few points, because Ninkada actually held out really well against Nosepass. Then we could do more damage. I think that could be a good shout. What do you guys think? Do you think Ninkada could be the one to take down Nosepass? Because I feel like if we can one-tap that Geodude at the beginning with Beautifly, which I think we definitely can do, we might be able to, like, at least get one hit onto the Nosepass. If we can get a hit onto the Nosepass with Beautifly, then really all Ninkada's got to do is just hold out. Dustox, I think, would do okay. But obviously hasn't got the absorb, the grass move that Beautifly has. So I think Nincada and Beautifly are probably going to be our best bets for this gym. Because Leech Life was doing okay against him, wasn't it? Leech Life was chipping away at Nose Pass quite well. The only thing I'm worried about is that Onyx that comes out afterwards. I am worried about that Onyx. I don't know how we're going to survive that. Okay, 2 more of these, and we'll have a level 16 Dustox. And then I think we need to get, like I say, I think if we can get Nincada to like level 12, maybe. Which might be okay, because once we get him over to like over level 10, his stats will take over, and Whismur will be a bit easier for him. Maybe switch the Dustox for Nose Pass and save Beautifly Phonics. Very, very possible, actually. That's not a bad call, Red. Actually, I didn't think about that, but that's not a bad fucking idea, because we don't really want Beautifly being annihilated by that Nose Pass, but I don't think, because the Nose Pass is level 15, I don't think Beautifly will be able to one-tap that. So I think what we'll end up having to do, maybe, like you say, is kind of do chip damage with Nincada and Dustox potentially. Then swap out for Beautifly to try, maybe, and do enough damage to that Onyx at the end. Well, see, these are a bit hard work, aren't they? Okay, level that. Right. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Uproar. Oh, that's quite good. Look at that. Uproar does quite a bit. I mean, it only does 3 damage, but then he's only got 27 health, so that does... Yeah, look, it chips us quite a lot. Okay, we have to swap out for the next one. We'll just swap him over to, like, Beautifly or somebody. It's not a bad little place to train this, though, is it, for early game stuff? Especially with these bug types. We're doing okay, surprisingly. I know we're only hitting them with normal moves, but we seem quite effective. Go Beautifly. So, be a bit slower for him now, but it's only split in half, isn't it? Can't wait to get ourselves an EXP share. Yeah, look, so 1 more of these and we'll have a level 10. Oh, that was nice. Look at that. Level 10 to Nincada. Beautifly again at level... Okay. So why don't we go back out, unfortunately. We'll have to heal up again. That Nincada is just not doing enough damage for those Whismur yet. But we're not getting there. No way on earth. We can't escape. It's going to kill us. No. No. Yay, we managed to run away then. Oh, really? The last bit of grass? Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. So level 10 to Nincada. I think, like I say, I think level 12 to Nincada. If we can get him there. Can you take on a Poochyena yet or not? Okay. But do they give the same amount of... You've got an Echo. 47. Not quite as many points, no. So we do want to do these Whismers because they give 68. Can we use this to heal ourselves? Just doesn't give enough, does it? 1 point of health. And we lose 3. Why is it not like equal? Oh god. Right, I really shouldn't have taken on this fight, should I? This was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. Like, we're less than half health now. We haven't even made it to the cave yet. Great. No, we're not doing it again. Right, well, even if we've got to do a few swapsies, we'll be okay. Oh, nice hit. See, they're definitely a bit easier, aren't they? Oh. Okay, we get one more. And that's us then for Ninkada, unfortunately. So we'll have to just double the amount of fights now because we have to swap him out a little bit, but never mind. I don't think I've got any potions anyway. I think I've used them all now, haven't I? Gym time, nearly. I just want to get Ninkada, I think's got to be level 12. I think level 12 would really just do us a massive favour. So we're nearly there. We're so nearly at gym time. Little bit more patience. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Beautifly, got the kill. Go on then. Well, rather than run all the way back here, we have to, but rather than run all the way back here after getting through, why don't we try the gym? Whismer out here. Thought we'd just grab any EXP we can on the way through. Okay, you guys ready for the gym? Again, we'll try it again. We'll keep Beautifly out in front, so I'm going to make a bit of a swap around. So we'll put Beautifly out front. We're going to go down to Pokemart first and get ourselves a couple of potions. A couple of potions. Let's get... How much we got? 1,800. Let's get 3 potions. Okay, right. You guys hold the fort at the moment. I am just going to go quickly to the loo. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, we are back. How about an X attack special? Do you know what? I'm just not at the moment going to bother. The only reason I want to see what we can actually get further. We've only actually managed to get to the 3rd Pokemon once at the moment. So why don't we see if we can actually make it through first? If we can, then obviously boosting it, if we still struggle, boosting it would actually help. But I think what we should try first of all is just actually try and get there and see where they stand. I don't want to go wasting cash on X attacks and specials, which would be useful, but at the moment might not do us enough of a favour. So we'll try them in a second, yeah? Would you kind of demonstrate how you battle and with which Pokemon? Let's give it a go. Right, come on then. I feel it, guys. I feel it. This is the one. This is the one. What do you think? Geodude. So, Beautifly. Don't fuck this up. We're going to go with Absorb. We should one-tap this. We did one-tap it. Okay. Now, for Nose Pass, what do you guys think we should be swapping to? Do you think we should be swapping to Nincada and trying to just chew it down? Or should we go for Dustox? Oh, hang on, that's another Geodude. Oh, hold on. That's a no-brainer. No, hold on. No, we're not going to change. Oh, hang on. So has he not got an Onyx? Guys, we're just going to go with we got to go with Absorb again. Oh, okay. Right, so we only need to get through Nose Pass now. Well, I'm actually going to leave Beautifly out front then. Yeah, I'm going to leave Beautifly out. Because obviously he's got the type in. And then we've got Dustox and... I don't know where Onyx came from. Would you have not swore that we had an Onyx in this the last time we attempted this? Or not the last time, the first time we attempted this. Would you not have swore that there was an Onyx there? I'm sure he had an Onyx. Or she had an Onyx. Right. We're going to go with Absorb again. Okay. Super effective, but didn't actually do that much damage, which is a problem. Oh, God. Look at that damage. That's ouch. Okay. Right. Dustox. Normal, Gust, Psychic. Should we go Psychic? What do you reckon? Do you reckon Gust? Confusion, yeah, I think so too. It's our biggest damage move anyway, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It was not any good. Oh, wow. Well, okay. Because she's going to use a heal on this guy as well. Oh, look. Oh, no. She's going to use a restore as well when he gets down to low enough health. Good God, that thing can absolute... Oh, no. God, that takes some damage. I'm going to harden. And what I think would be really useful is a sand attack here. Because we could do a bit missing a couple of times. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Right, now. Scratch or Leech Life? What do we think is going to do the most here? The bug type move or just a normal type move? We've got a couple of sound attacks on it. We've done a harden, so we're at least boosted up a little bit there, but we need to start chipping down some damage. I wasn't going to lose. Whichever is special. I don't know what's special. Is Leash Life special? Well, obviously yes, because Scratch is going to be a physical, isn't it? Oh no, it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. There's no split. Oh, of course you said before, yeah. See, I knew she'd do that. We could do with a revive here. Should we try a tackle then if they're both not going to do any more damage than the other one? Just see if that does anything at all. Right, so that was worse. That was so much worse. There's no revives. They're not for sale here, are they? Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Oh guys, help. This is painful. Potion in Kada and play the long game. Yeah, I'm just hoping we got enough PP though, mate. Look, we've only got 4 PP left. Do you know what might be worth doing? I'm going to have to just stick a load more sand attacks on this. Once we've run out of it, right, I'm not going to bother healing at the moment. Okay, we needed that. Right, I'm actually going to sand attack the life out of it, right, because I want its accuracy as low as possible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just need that. I want its accuracy so low. Right, that's it, done. So now we've kind of just got a chip, haven't we? Okay, so he's still hitting, but it's obviously a lot less than what he was. We are just hardening up a little bit here, just to do ourselves a favour. Just getting stiff. Right, so we're now maxed out here. Okay. Why don't we... We've got an X special, but nothing actually boosts special here, so that's not going to help us any way at all. Let's heal Ninkada. Maximum stiffness. We are rock solid. So we got 32 scratches to go here. Have you guys seen anything like it? Is this not the most painful battle you've ever watched in your life? No, no, she done. We done it! Oh, oh, we done it! We fucking done it! Boom! Oh my lord. Red, could you imagine if she'd have popped a potion then? Would that not have been atrocious? That was fantastic. Look at that. Ninkada coming in clutch. The queen herself. Oh my lord. 346 EXP and she deserves every single one of them. Thank you very much. That was painful. Oh my lord. Sounds like she's got so much more to learn. Yes, erosion is the way forward apparently. That was slower than erosion, that wasn't it? Glaciers move quicker than that. Heightens the attack power. We could have done with that beforehand, couldn't we? Technical TM, Rock Tomb, thank you. Nice. And that is our first gym leader done. The first gym leader of... Oh. First gym leader of the Pokémon Emerald bug-only run. How exciting is that? We need to find a gym. Nope. We need to find a Pokemon Center. Just to get everybody healed back up again. Level 10 Nincada then, by the way. Chewed down a little 15 nose pass. I can't believe that absorbed did so little to that nose pass. That was so tanky. Right, so we need to find Cut, don't we? Generally impressed. Yeah, I think you must be. I think anyone has to be impressed with Nincada's effort there. That was really well done. What's this? Trainer school. Let's have a look. Talk to him. Oh, there we go. Love and low, love mons. I know, Nincada really did impress us there. And that quick claw could be really useful. Allows us to strike first. Give that. We're going to pop that on Nincada actually as well. Just for now. Gives us something to work with, doesn't it? Okay. Stone badge. Yeah, that's me. Hard to tell when you're leader from... Okay, right. Never mind then. So let's find HM Cut. I know it's going to be around somewhere. Don't know where though. Can't believe it only give us one level though. I really expected more than that. Oh, stolen parcel. Okay. Oh, hang on. I think I remember this. We've got to get this parcel back. Yeah. 4. 4 what? I haven't got a Rolts. But I don't want to give a seed it for a Rolts. Wrong chat box. Oh, it's you. You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods. Help me. I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon goods back. Okay. We'll go get him. I think he'll be up here somewhere, isn't he? Pokemon team. Bug only team. Let's go, babies. Did he go in there? Yeah, I'll battle, yeah. What are you going to do about it? So this is Team Aqua now, isn't it? Yeah. Poochyena. Level 11, we can take this thing. Oh, nice. I wish the AI was more clever, though. Like, that is one thing I do wish. It's just used an attack boosting move, but then didn't use an attack. Cool. Level 17 to Beautifly. That's nice. Try and learn Stun Spore. See, that could be useful. Let's have a look. So we've got Tackle. We're going to keep that. Gust. We're going to keep that. Poison Sting. Absorb. Stun Spore. Scatters the powder. No, do you know what? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do it. Yes, we are going to stop learning Stun Spore. I'd rather learn Sleep. If we're going to learn any of the spores, I'd rather learn Sleep. Sleep powders. Right, well, that's just giving us Pico. And limits to... Oh, yeah, I know where we're going from here. So we've got to go back down and then we're going to travel over, aren't we, via boat. Because you can't go that way yet. Okay. So let's travel back through Petalburg Woods. We're definitely over leveled now for this area, aren't we? 47 points there. That wasn't anything. Could probably do with getting Incada up a couple of levels, but we should be okay. A bug type's only good against water types, by the way. Slate port. Yeah, of course we can. President would like to have a word. Keen, let's go have a chat with this fella then. Please go ahead. President of the deck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, why not? So it's just one. So we've actually done him a favour here. And all he wants to do is give us more stuff to do. I do like how both Aqua and Magma are both antagonists in Emerald. That's quite good. New feature name Match Cool. Okay. Nice. Second gym is fighting. Excellent. Well, Dustox has Gust already, doesn't he? In fact, so does Beautifly, so we should be good here. We shouldn't have any problem at all with those. As long as we just leveled high enough, we should be fine. So we got to go back down. How are we looking for stat? Well, yeah, we're all healed up, so we're good. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, of course, I forgot about May. I forgot about... How did I forget about May? No one forgets about May. Come on, then. Let's take her out, shall we? I don't think we're going to survive it. She's only got 2, though. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, my good God. I don't even know who's going to be the best here. Is that any good? That's not too bad. Oh, my Lord. Oh my God, his attack's just got up as well. That's not going to do us any favours at all. Okay, yeah, you just keep doing that then. Yeah, alright, yeah, you get fine by me. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. You keep doing that. I actually don't know if Gust is the best move to use against this one, but we're gonna do it anyway. I might try attack. I know it's got only a little bit of health left to go, but let's just try it. 448, okay. We'll just stick out whoever we've got. Mudkip. We have Absorb for Mudkip. Ooh, decent move. Water Gun shouldn't be too bad. No, it's okay. Stupid Fire Turtle could have annihilated us and didn't. She could, yeah. That Torkoal could have been an absolute wall for us. Okay, this one was easy. That one was easy. Look at that. RNG was so on our side then, wasn't it? That was easy. But at least we have like an idea now of what to expect in the future with her. Good job, Pictorchic. Yeah, it was actually. That worked out really well, didn't it? Didn't even think twice at the beginning. But keeping grass moves on in the roster is going to make a huge difference when it comes to fighting her in the future. The only thing we've got to be careful of, obviously, is that Torkoal. But then again, is it Amaldo? Can he learn? He can learn water types, can't he? Can he learn a water type move? I'm sure he can. I think he can learn surf or something like that. Oh yeah, Pinsir can learn earthquake. That's a point. Yeah, that's a good solid point actually. I didn't think about Pinsir. Yeah, good call. So we'll be okay for that going forward. Got a gnat in here. He's flying around my head. Okay, let's go for Dewford. Do. Beep beep, Dad. Okay, let's go find Stephen. Pretty sure he is... Oops. Actually forgot all about these guys, yeah. But he's only going to be a fisherman, isn't he? So what's he going to have? Like a... Last Gina. Oh, God. Yeah, imagine if Last Gina starts ringing me again for no reason. Like, just straight off the top. Like, do me a favour, love. Leave me alone. She's chasing me across regions. Well, that didn't do the damage I thought it would. Well, that didn't do the damage I thought it was going to do. Wow. That does more damage than that, though. But, oh, yeah. Yeah, forgot about the part poison on it. And poison type's not weak against poison here either, is it? I like how it's not actually been hit by poison once yet. I was hoping like we would at least be able to annihilate it with grass type moves, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Fucking supersonic. The most annoying move in the whole Pokemon franchise, that is, by the way. Confusion would be super effective. Yeah, I was just trying to get some points onto Nincada while he was here. While it was weak. Yeah, or not. Oh, this is not going well for Nincada. I thought, you know what, this will be easy. Couple of attacks and we'll be job done. Instead, we're getting chipped away here. Okay, thank you for that. Good God, that was a chore. Yeah, I thought, oh, all we're going to do is just quickly finish it off. Job done. But nope, not the case. Come on, Nincada, you took down nose pass. Yeah, exactly. Right, Magic up. Okay, Beautifly will be fine against this one. And it'll make him level 18 as well, look. Oh, nice. Level 18, perfect. About to use Tentacle. So, we will swap, like Red's already pointed out. We'll put Dustox out. Confusion, because we should be able to annihilate. Easy game for babies. No! Fucking Confusion. Who's he going to use next? Magic up. So let's swap back, because it'll also get rid of Confusion. So yeah, being confused. I'm really enjoying the team. I think the team is quite cool. Yeah, let's log up. Take your number. Now he should be in here somewhere, I believe. I'm sure he is. It's not that way. Try to avoid steel types for the minute. And those as well. I don't want to get us too stuck into battling in case we aren't very powerful. Abra, what? These things are never anywhere. You can never find one of these whenever you're looking for them. And now they're everywhere. That's something we didn't use in Legend ZA, actually, isn't it? We didn't use the Aggron. Really? Really? Another Abra? Can you believe it? I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Team was solid enough. Yeah, it definitely was a good team, wasn't it? I'm sure it's around here somewhere. He's in like a little opening. Or did I just come down there? I'm sure I come down there, but I'll go up it anyway, just in case. I might have a repel, not sure. Did I just come down that? Yeah, I feel like I did. Oh no, hang on. Are we here? Yes, this is where we're supposed to be. We got it. Makuhita. We got Gust against these guys. Oh, see, this would be a good place for these guys as well, by the way. They got 111 points. That'd be a massive place to train. Yeah, do you know what as well? And his evolution is insane when it comes to a fighting type. So much better than the fighting types we have in early games. There we go. We found Steven. I knew he was in here somewhere. Yeah, the attack stat is huge. So, so powerful. Yeah, we could do a fight in some of their Maka Heaters, actually. If they're going to give 111 points each, that's going to level us up really quickly. And if we can one-tap them as well, that's a load. Look at 124 points. That's unreal. Great pace to train. We just need to try and get like them consistently, whereas if we're going to run into Zubat all the time, that'd be annoying. They seem like quite a common spawn, though. Look at that. No, he didn't get nearly as many points. Oh, he's only level 6, wasn't he? The level 10's what we need, then. Oh, yeah, 7. I suppose 7 will be okay. Just while we're here, I'm going to just see if we can get a level onto Beautifly. We sort of take the opportunity to do this whenever we can. We'd be okay, won't we? Look at that. They spawn well easy, don't they? Well, this is easy. What's my least favourite typing? Do you know, honestly, fire types? Yeah, I think least favourite of all would probably be fire types, like steel. See, but I think steel has got some really cool designs. I really think steel have some dead cool designs in some of the... like Aggron, for example. Like, I'm a big Aggron fan. I think he's awesome. I think he's a fantastic design. I know he's basically just a ride-on, but I like him. I think he's cool. I like Steelix. Steelix is a dead cool mon as well. Magnemite was obviously type steel in a way. They're a cool design. I feel like fires in my mind anyway. Not really. I mean, there's some cool designs, I guess. I like Growlithe. I like Arcanine, but I wouldn't go out my way to enjoy any of the other fire types, I suppose. Charmander would never be my first pick. Ponyta and Rapidash they're kind of forgotten about in Gen 1, I guess. Torchic is a good fire type, I suppose. Do you know, I think the issue with steel typing is that it's got a lot of weakness, hasn't it? These fucking Abras are everywhere. I wondered if I could one-tap that, but I couldn't. Yeah, steel typing is very weak, though, isn't it? I think that's the thing. Like, they've got a lot of weaknesses. And that does make them a little bit difficult to use. If you use Center Scorch, yeah, it's all right. Granted, yes, I give you that. Yeah, that there are some fantastic designs. Like I say, Center Scorch is an awesome looking design. What if you used to use? So, what type only run do you think would be like the most difficult? I think bird type could be quite tricky. Ice, yeah, tell you what, yeah, ice could be actually well difficult. The only thing you'd have going for you with an ice type would be if you was to come up against like a game with Lance in it as one of the Elite Four. But I think you'd struggle all your way through to get to that one situation where you are actually a little bit more powerful. Should have used Confusion against that. Like 9 times out of 10 in most battles, you are going to be the bottom, aren't you? So Dustox obviously hasn't got the stats that Beautifly has here. Oh, a Geodude. We've not actually seen a Geodude yet. I'm not taking any chances. Can I hit it with a Confusion? Yeah. Is that going to give us any good points? 54. Not really, no. But we might as well kill him if we come up against them. Won't take too long, will it? Beautifly obviously has ended up as a bit of a favourite, so he's kind of higher level at the moment than Dustox is. Oof. That's close, but no cigar. We managed to one-tap that one. We did get a crit though, didn't we? Well, no, we didn't actually. I don't think Beautify can learn the psychic moves. We've kind of got quite good coverage with them both, haven't we? They've got poison on both. One's got grass, one's got confusion. They've both got flying. They're quite well rounded actually. As a pairing, they're quite good, aren't they? Like we showed earlier, I mean, we've got confusion for like the Zubats and stuff. We had confusion for the Tentacool. We had the absorb for the Magikarp, which I know Dustox wouldn't struggle with a Magikarp, but type-wise, if it was... Ooh, protect. No, we won't learn protect. Yeah, like they're quite good coverage, aren't they? Like the pair of them can switch back and forward quite well between good type coverage. You've got Psychic covered, which means you obviously got like Dark and that covered as well, in a way. And obviously not Ghost type, but Poison covered, Water covered, Grass is covered because you got Bug type. Fighting's covered. Like you said, Ninjask will outspeed, so in terms of like physical damage, Ninjask should be good. Actually, we've got quite a well-rounded team. I think that's quite amazing. We just need to like get Ninjask up a couple of levels, really. I think we'll struggle against a Geodude. Who the next edition? Well, what... I suppose, yeah, it kind of depends on what order we're going in. With where we're heading... Potentially Illumise will be the next one going. That will be a very, very good addition to the team, I think. That's going to give us even more coverage again, I think, which will be awesome. Because I think Illumise can learn water types as well, actually. Or at least a water move. I'm not sure which one. I'm sure it can learn one of them. Wow, we're getting a few Makuhitas back to back here. So we're about halfway to level 18. I think we should just make 18, and then we can escape rope out of here. Wow. Another one. Blimey, you see the encounter rate inside here. You wouldn't want to be trying to make it through this bit if you're trying to go somewhere, would you? I'm glad we managed to make it all the way to Stephen without half of these encounters. It's nuts. Nearly there. Yeah, they're all one hits at the moment, aren't they? We're obviously high enough level and with enough time. Let's see if we can take a Geodude. We're level 17. We can't really struggle against a Geodude, surely. Okay, yeah, we're not too bad at all. So I think a Geodude should give us quite a few points, shouldn't it? 86. It's about the same as a low-level Makihita, so we can always just fight those as well. So really the whole area is quite decent for training these guys. One more. Didn't mean to run down there. And we'll use a Geodude to finish off the Dustox level, shall we? Nice, critical hit as well. That should top us off there with it. There we go, nice. So, +2 to attack, +1 to special, 2 to special defense, shit speed increase. Oh, God. Stats aren't looking the best, are they? But we're okay. So, we now have a level 19 Beautify, a level 18 Dustox. We need to get an Incada up a few levels at some point, which we will do. Why don't we use a escape route to get out of here first? And right, so what was the next little thing we had to do? Because I don't think we can. Can we take on the gym yet? Probably fighting type. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what then. We're going to go for this. We're going to go for it. We're going to try and do the gym as well. We'll at least tackle the gym, see what happens. So I think it's going to be quite a few encounters in here, because I know you can get a bit lost, can't you? Yeah. Dustox is out at the front. I would like to keep Dustox out, I think, because he's the one that needs the extra level. So why don't we see how we get on? Oh, this is not going to be difficult at all, is it? I don't think we'd be potentially doing 2 gyms in one session, but we might be doing it. Although I might have spoken too early. We'll see how we get on. Oh, see, we could do a couple more of those. Right, they do get a bit. You can see more when you defeat a trainer, can't you? I want to defeat as many trainers as possible then, because I want to use the levels. Okay, nice. We get 2 on 2. So this gives some points to both then. This will give points to both Dustox and Beautifly. Both of them are just going to knock out a Gust here. Oh, we haven't got... okay, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. We might have to swap, but we'll see how we get on first. Okay. And what's we going to use back? Focus energy, okay. But we'll clear out the matchup first. Dustox use Gust. That should finish the matchup off. There we go, nice. So that's going to give Nincada some points as well. That's irritating. Nice. That shouldn't hurt us, no. Oh, it's actually Nincada survived this, no problem at all. Look at that. Excellent. 126, 126. That should be quite a nice little lump to Dustox, actually. Oof, loads. We're basically completely got full vision back now. So I know we're going around here somewhere. I'm trying to find all the trainers. Right, that feels like it opens up into a big area. So let's go this way. I like fighting them all rather than trying to skip to the end. Oh my god, it only does 1 damage. We are going to walk this, I think. Guys, the bug type team is coming into its own now. There's one. Breezing it. You said the fighting type would be easy, didn't you? And you're very right. It's a shame they haven't got more than 1 Pokemon each, to be honest with you. We could do with a full run. Oh, that'll hurt. Yeah. There we are, level 19 to Dustox. Exactly what we wanted. Right, there's the trainer. So sorry, there's the leader. We don't want to go that way just yet. Let's see if anybody else is willing to fight first. Yes, they are. Cool. We've got plenty of PP left. We've got 23 hits left yet, and most people are going down in like 1 or 2. And I can guarantee the gym leader's only going to have like 3 Pokemon. He's not going to have a full team. I think that's everybody. I think that's all of them. Right, guys. Should we go and take on the gym leader, Brawly? Here he is, the big man himself. We know we can take him, don't we? We already know we can take this guy. So let's just do it. Let's just go for it. I'm Brawly, Dewford's gym leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts and have grown tough in the pitch black cave. So you want to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. He's only got 3. Yep, we're right. Level 16 Dustox. Now these might be a bit more of a challenge because they're higher level. They might not take as much damage. So he's got a matchup out first. Does he have a Machoke? Oof. Okay, yeah. That bulk up is making a massive difference to his defense. Oh, yeah, look at his type. Oh, okay. We are definitely not weak to them, though. I should have just used... why did I not just use Gust again? Anyway. I wonder if I should hit him with Confusion. I wonder if Confusion does any, like, decent damage against him. Just try it. Typical Gainsley tactics, Red. Hold on. Hold on. We hit him with a Confusion and basically one-tapped. No, we won't. I meant your tackle. Sod my tackle. You can have a look at my tackle if you want. Right, Confusion didn't do the damage to him that I expected it to, but Gust does way more. Okay, so he's just tightening his focus. We just hit him with a Gust. Yeah, so Gust does more damage to Meditite than it does to Matchup. But then Confusion absolutely annihilated Matchup, so... Even though they're both the same type, and it's odd, isn't it? Meditite's part Psychic, is it? I didn't know that. Why did I not know that? I thought it's just pure fighting. Oh my god, is he? Oh, I thought he was going to heal it again. Super effective. Let's go, baby. Nice. Makihita. No, we're not going to change out, obviously. Let's go for... We'll go for Augusta again, because I'm pretty sure he's straight fighting type. Right, that actually didn't do as much damage as I thought, but then he is level 19, so let's try a Confusion out. Oh, it's even better. Even better. Citrus berry restored health. Oh, that did loads of health. That's going to hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt. Dustox has just dusted the team here. Dustox absolutely annihilated that guy, by the way, guys. That was fucking awesome. We didn't even need to change Pokemon at any time. No heals, no nothing. That was a walk in the park. Look at that. Moonlight. What's Moonlight? Let's have a look. Moonlight. Restores HP. The amount varies with the weather. Oh, is that going to be any good move? Should we get rid of someone for that? We've got Gust, Poison, Psychic, or Tackle at the moment. Which is a normal type. Moonlight is just health. No, it's only got 5. It's only got 5 PP. We're not going to bother with that. Yeah, we're going to leave that. Thank you. Made a much bigger splash than I expected. You swamped me. Yes, we did. Easy. Look at that. We received the Knuckle Badge. So is that going to give us a boost to any of our stats? Oh, level 30. Question, you'll be able to use the HM move Flash outside of battle. If you'd like, use this technical move 2, TMO8. So we're supposed to do that before we find Steven, aren't we? Because obviously that cave needs Flash, really. But we did it without it, so... that was easy. Nice. Well, guys, I think we should leave it there, to be honest with you. We've had a fucking absolute cracking. Flash would have been handy before. Yeah, would have been. But we didn't need it, did we? We found it anyway. I kind of know my way through that cave. I've definitely done this game enough times for that. Perfect. I am really pleased with that as a stream. We've done 2 gyms, which was awesome. We've got the team to a fairly good level. What I'm going to do is a little bit of sort of off-stream, if I can, work out how to port the save over to a handheld. I can do a bit of off-stream grinding with Nincada to get him up a few levels. But yes, guys, thank you very much for joining me in the stream today. I hope you guys have a spot-on Boxing Day. I really appreciate it. If you can find it in yourselves to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, that'd be appreciated. Thank you very much. And I will catch you in the next stream, which will potentially be on Sunday. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good weekend.